Shine Divine, my friends, and welcome to today's video where my purpose is to bring you encouraging and inspiring messages from the divine. Today we are doing a pick an image reading, so feel free to look at the different images, see which one you are more drawn to. Take all the time that you need, feel it out, and the timestamps will be listed below. Welcome to those of you that picked the first image. Let's pull some cards and see what message the divine has for you today. What message do you have for those that were drawn to the first image? Alrighty. So first up, we have happy. Things are turning around real soon. Oh my gosh, a time of celebration, a time of excitement, hope, joy. Soulmates, oh my goodness. Some of you are either going to be having a rekindling of a relationship that you're currently in, or you're going to be meeting someone new. Maybe the soulmates are even within your family, within your friends. There's definitely something happy going on, a time to celebrate, like I said with the first card, but with people that you love, people that you really connect with. Chop wood. All right, chop wood, getting down to, your daily tasks, the chores, things you need to get done on a regular basis, of sort of the mundane, but you gotta do them to, have a happy time later on, maybe even preparing for some type of celebration. There's going to be some time in the coming days where you're maybe preparing, cleaning a house, or setting up something so that you have time to celebrate and feel that joy with the people that you love. Deep knowing. This is such a beautiful first message. Okay. So with the happy, the soulmates, and the deep knowing, this is a time of coming together with at least one person, but it does kind of feel like more than one person, coming together with a group of people that really, truly know each other and see each other as they are, love them, and accept them. And this is a time of celebration. Either it could even be, for some of you specifically, this is like the birth of a baby within the family, or this is like a celebration of a graduation. I know that like right now isn't really graduation season, but maybe there's a different program or something that someone is graduating from, that there's like, I just keep seeing this, celebration of someone and a significant person. There's like one specific person who is like the guest of honor being celebrated, and everyone around them is just so genuinely happy for them and coming together. Like I said, a deep knowing, really truly knowing each other, celebrating each other and also could be a wedding. There's a wedding also that could be taking place, especially with the soulmates, but it's a time of celebration. With the chopped wood, like I said, there's going to be some preparation for this celebration, whatever it may be. But for those of you that are like, there's absolutely nothing ahead in this, like not even this summer, I'm not looking forward to anything. Spirit is like, just be on the lookout for it, because there is going to be something to celebrate. There is something that you will be either invited to, or it will come to you as like oh, I get it, this is what needs to be done. Like there's now something to celebrate. And it's definitely a very happy, hopeful time. And you won't be feeling, sometimes, especially as sensitive people, you go to like these events and you just feel like the odd one out for whatever reason. Could even be people that you have known a long time, or you feel, logically they love you. Oh my gosh, you know what I just noticed? Okay, focus. But you feel this sense of loneliness. But Spirit is, with this reading particular, this thing is going to be different. This is not going to be like that. This is where you are going to feel truly seen, truly known. And the thing I was going to point out that I just noticed is the numbering. This is 41, card 41. This is card 42, and this is card 43. So that is significant in and of itself. This is card 26. So it might not have, it's not the same numbered, but that's okay. 41, 42, 43, these are all really connected. This happy is letting you know it's a joyous time. I'm just feeling really good about this. You guys really have a time of celebration ahead of you, something to look forward to, something to keep in the back of your mind. And if you are someone who is currently working towards some type of achievement, like I brought up the graduation, even though it's not really graduation time, but like say you're working towards something and you're feeling like, I feel like this is especially true for at least one of you, you're feeling like you're going to be alone for that accomplishment. And even if you're physically alone, I feel like there are people around you that want to be in on the celebration, but they feel like maybe it's not their place, or they feel like you wouldn't want them there. And so maybe the message too is also be open about your accomplishments, invite people in what you're doing, but also know that like despite anyone who may or may not be there, you always have your spirit team, you always have the divine with you, you have your past loved ones, your ancestors, they're there in spirit cheering you on. But this is a really exciting time. Let's pull some more cards and go a little deeper, see what other message there is for us at this time. But yeah, those of you that picked that first image, there is a time of celebration ahead of you. Something very exciting, something to look forward to, something that's just going to bring in, for some of you, it'll be bringing in new people, new soulmates, a new energy like that of people who like truly deeply know you. But with this chop wood, it's like, don't forget to keep doing what you do on a regular basis to like keep the ship going, that sort of thing. Okay. 7 of Spring. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. Don't back down. Keep doing what you're meant to be doing. Keep following through with it, because like I said, it's leading you to a time of celebration. King of Winter. Get advice from someone professional or objective. Public speaking. Unemotional relationships. Coming to like a time of like accolades, like getting a promotion, like showing off that you've excelled in some way. And public speaking, some of you, I keep going back to this graduation thing because like I'm seeing it like someone on a stage, and maybe it's not graduation specifically, but like one of you at least is on a stage and you're either presenting an award or you are receiving an award, but it's very prestigious and it's a huge opportunity and time to celebrate. 9 of Summer. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. For all of you, there is something really exciting coming up. Time of celebration. I'm going to keep saying it. 4 of Summer. Being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. Taking someone or something for granted. Discontentment with life. Again, there are some of you that just can't see it. You don't believe it. You're like, what do I have that I'm even working towards? I just feel so down and out, and nothing ever comes of anything. And Spirit is like, you're failing to see the magical opportunity, which is okay. It's hard. Times are tough, but Spirit's encouraging you. Feel that optimism, feel that hope, And find maybe the chop wood specifically for those of you that are like, I don't have anything to look forward to. The chop wood message for you would be like, find things in your daily life, your daily routine, the daily chores that you do, things to maintain your house or whatever. Find little moments of celebration in that. That's where it starts. Before you move on to bigger and better things, you've got to start small. If it's hard for you to see the magic in the everyday, it's going to be hard to see the bigger things as well. Renewal. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose. Releasing judgments of yourself and others. A time of renewal. With that celebration, you'll be stepping into a time of renewal. Something brand new will be coming to fruition once you've had this moment of celebration, and it just feels very exciting. Let's pull some more cards. Let's keep going. What other messages do you have for those that picked the first image today? Oh my gosh, love. With that soulmate card, divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Only love itself. Love is coming in strong with this reading. A time of celebration coming up. Divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. Divine abundance, a time of celebration. I'm going to keep saying it because it's true. There is something really exciting. Acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. For those of you that are struggling to accept that there could be anything of excitement or anything to celebrate, Spirit is asking you to accept that there is something in the everyday, in the daily routine, that can be seen as exciting and something to celebrate. Letting go. Everything is indeed out of control, and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Have hope for the brightness of the future. This time of celebration is on its way in. This time of love and soulmate connection, that deep knowing. And for those of you that are struggling to even fathom that there could be something optimistic and hopeful and a time to celebrate, Spirit is asking you, see what you can find in the day-to-day, in the daily routine. What is something in there that you can celebrate, that you can romanticize? Bring in some of that soulmate love into your day-to-day, even if you haven't quite gotten to where you want to be. And it's okay to be there. It's okay to be there. Having that acceptance, letting go of the expectation, and trusting that that divine abundance is on its way in. It's already here. You already have it. Oh, wow. That was exciting. Thank you so much for being here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Shine divine. Welcome to those of you that picked the second image. Let's pull some cards and see what message Spirit has for you today. I hope you're all doing well. If you're not doing well, as always, it's okay. It's gonna get better. But let's see what message Spirit has for you today. Ooh, interesting. Whoa. Okay. So we've got unfinished symphony. You're not quite to the end of something. There's still something to be working on, something that's not quite ready to finish yet, but it's going to be amazing once you do follow through with it. But keep going, keep working on whatever it is that you've got going. You're not quite at the end of it, but that's okay. Like, there's still more to do, there's still more to learn, there's still more to receive from whatever it is that you're currently in the middle of. There's still a bit of a transformation taking place. Mending. Some of you, the reason that this project or whatever it is, this journey that you're on, you're not quite to the completion of it yet, because part of that is learning to mend either an actual physical relationship with someone. It could also be mending the relationship you have with yourself. It could be mending your own like belief systems, mending like things that you are working towards believing about yourself, and like letting go of things that no longer serve you, that kind of thing. So there is some of that. There's some mending. There's also, I'm getting the sense too, that your spirit guides, your spirit team on the other side, they're like working overtime right now, it feels like, to kind of like patch something up for you. So just know that if there's something going on in your life right now that feels especially tough or difficult, like just know like your spirit team really is on top of it, and they're like they're not gonna like fix all your problems for you, right? Because Earth is about learning. We do so much learning here. That's why we're here, right? But your spirit team are going to try and guide you in certain ways, open certain doors, help you see the light in the darkness, that kind of thing. And it just feels like right now your spirit team is really on top of it and working really hard to make sure that you get through whatever this unfinished business is. Between worlds. Yeah, you guys are kind of like tiptoeing a tightrope. There's like, you keep coming in and out. For some of you, I feel like you maybe are a little indecisive about what you actually want, which is understandable. Sometimes it's hard. It's like, do I actually want that? If I do get that, am I going to be happy with it? And so you're kind of going back and forth between what you want, which is why there's like this unfinished business going on. And so, which is fine. You're working on it. Spirit sees that. Just know your spirit team, like I said, they're kind of like working overtime for you right now, helping you to like navigate and better understand your place and where you really truly want to be. Because what's waiting for you is Treasure Island. All of what you're working towards, all the hard work, all the stress, whatever it is that you're going through is leading you to Treasure Island. That is on its way in. You will get there. Your spirit team is helping you with it. But in the meantime, it's like, keep your head down, keep going. And regularly check in with your spirit team. That's exciting though. Definitely. Let's pull some more cards, go a little deeper. What other message do you have for those that picked the second image today? Oh my goodness. Don't need that many, but we will take those. Okay. So this first card that came out is about indecision. Or not necessarily about indecision, but it's like, it's okay. Take the time you need. Four of Winter. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. A lot of you have been working overtime as well, trying to get this figured out, trying to understand, like, where am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to be doing? And some of you really do feel like you have to make a decision right now, or it's gonna pass. Some opportunity is gonna pass you by. Spirit is like, it's okay to slow down a little bit with this. It's okay that you're in the middle of an unfinished symphony. Symphonies don't happen overnight. It's okay that you're in the middle of it. We're doing some mending. I really feel like your spirit team is on the mending side of this. They are mending something outside of like your physical reality, and that's also connecting to the between the two worlds. So like between your physical world and, you know, outer dimensional world, you guys, there's something bigger at play for a lot of you. And so I'm getting the message that like keep your head down, keep working, keep doing what you're doing, but there's a lot also that you don't have a direct hand in at the moment. And so Spirit is like, don't worry about it. Get some rest, get some sleep. You don't have to make a decision right now. And in fact, you can't really make a decision right now because there are other things going on the outside that you can't really see just yet. The world, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Yeah, so once you're able to really slow down and kind of take your hand off the wheel about like the outside things that you can't see yet, because I do feel like Spirit is saying, keep your head down, keep doing what you're doing. But if there's something you haven't quite figured out yet, it's okay. It's not meant for you to figure out just yet. And once you're able to kind of let the magic work, that world energy comes in. It's a brilliant success. This treasure island is over here. You are heading toward that energy. Renewal. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose. Releasing judgments of yourself and others. It's going to be fine. The information will come. You will be able to figure it out. It will take a little bit more planning. Like I said, keeping your head down, doing what you can, but also recognizing that some of it is like out of your control for sure. The Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys have it. But look at these major arcana cards coming out. Prince of Summer. Falling in love suddenly. Being swept off your feet. The need to stay grounded during emotional experience. I do feel like it's a message of keeping your head down, keep doing what you're doing, just repeating what the message has been so far. But I do feel like that is the main message for you guys today. It is kind of a relief though that like Spirit is saying, keep doing what you're doing with what you have, with what you can do, and trust that like there's something happening outside of what you can see that's being worked on to help move you into this world energy, this treasure island energy. What other messages do you have for those that picked the second image? That one? What other messages? Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alrighty, divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others. To follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. This is what I keep coming back to. The divine flow of being in your own present, physical, everyday life and doing the things you need to do, knowing you're in the middle of this unfinished symphony. And the divine flow is taking place all around you to help bring in all of the like notes of the symphony, bringing in all the different, I'm so not a musical person, but like all the different things that come together to create this symphony. And so you're there like laying down the tracks for it, and then Spirit is working all around you, doing this mending, working in the divine flow between the worlds to help you create and bring to fruition this symphony, which brings you to the treasure island and the world. Individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. Yeah, you guys are in a unique time right now, because it does feel like this particular symphony that you're working on is a big earth school lesson. Like, this is a big one. And you're in the middle of it. It's not quite at the end, but you'll get there. And it's bigger than you can imagine right now. Grief. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. For some of you, this mending, I feel like the mending is about some type of grief, having lost something in the past, something that you've already lost. I don't feel like this is a new grief that's going to come about, but a past grief, and because of that hurt, because of whatever may have happened, Spirit is working on the outside to mend it and heal it and bring it into somewhere healthy, so that you can really step into something more powerful, bringing you into this treasure island. Acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. It's all about the flow, all about the divine flow. This is such a cool reading in my opinion. Like, it feels very like multi-dimensional kind of energy that you guys are dealing with, because there's so much on the outside that you just can't see yet. And like, the divine is working with all of your guides, working on things that you just can't see yet. And Spirit is like asking you, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job. Take a little bit of a break in that, like, letting go of any sort of real stress you have about how something's going to work out, because they've got it. Like, your spirit team has you. Get some rest. And keep going. But you've got it. You've got Treasure Island and the world heading your way. Thank you so much for being here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine. Welcome to those of you that picked the third image. Let's pull some cards and see what message Spirit has for you today. Getting started early, I see. Oop. Okay. Okay. So first out, we have poised. Keep yourself poised. Don't let the negative energy of others bring you down. Stay in your own light. Stay grounded. Stay present. Stay poised. Milk and honey. Yes, bring that abundance and prosperity into your life. That is closer than you think it is. Observer. Okay, interesting. A change in the wind. Okay, so you guys are coming into pretty quickly a time of change. And Spirit is asking you that despite anything that may be going on around you, stay in your light, stay grounded, be the observer. Don't react, just observe, watch, see what other people are doing, but don't necessarily react to it. You don't need to. Milk and honey, this prosperity, this abundance is so close. The change in the wind is bringing you into a time of something much better than what you see around you right now. And really, all Spirit needs you to do, stay calm. Stay calm, don't react, and just watch. Just take a step back and watch. There isn't really anything that you really need to just get into for any reason, but that there is a change coming, and that milk and honey energy, oh my goodness, that prosperity, abundance, healing. That is, like I said, it's a lot closer than you think it is. Let's pull some more cards and go a little deeper. All right, Divine, what other messages do you have for those that picked the third image today? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is interesting. This renewal card has come out every single reading today. So we'll get into that, but I find that very interesting. When a card comes out in every reading, there's a reason. That's a message for everyone. Goodness. Okay. So let's see. 3 of Summer, news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births. Friends you cherish. This time of prosperity that you're coming into, it's going to be a time to celebrate. There's going to be people to be with and hang out with, celebrate with. And it might even be this poised and observer energy too, where it's like when you are out celebrating, maybe it's be the observer. I just feel like you guys especially, there is a reason why Spirit is asking you to be the observer, because you are so intuitive, because you are so connected to Spirit. Being able to like sit back and like watch the world as the play that it is, right? The world is a stage, you're watching the play. There's a reason why right now Spirit is asking you to stay present and grounded in your own energy, stay in your own light, and watch. Even in times of like great joy and time of celebrating, there's still a reason why Spirit wants you to just take note of the people that you're observing. You don't have to do anything with it, but just be aware. Be curious about it. The dreamer, embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. Maybe the reason that Spirit is asking you to observe is because it will help to unlock a new adventure, a new dream for you. Something that you didn't quite know or understand previously will become very apparent to you when you sit back and kind of watch what other people are doing. Not necessarily that you are going to be doing what they're doing. It could actually be quite the opposite. But it feels very powerful right now for you guys to just take a step back. Prince of Summer, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Okay, so the need to stay very grounded during an emotional experience. Again, with the poised, the observer, Spirit's asking you, stay grounded, stay in your light. Even when there's time of celebration, I almost feel, this is so crazy, this milk and honey energy, I feel like there's a possibility one of you is winning the lottery. I know that's like really outlandish, but I feel like there's one of you that's winning the lottery, and Spirit is like, that's great, but just think about what happens to a lot of those people that win the lottery. They go crazy. They lose all their money because they just go crazy with it and they spend it and spend it and spend it. So instead of doing that, sit back a little bit, observe, stay grounded and it might not even be the lottery, but maybe you're coming into a large amount of money. And Spirit is like, just stay grounded, okay? Be careful with that. Don't just spend it all away, but you will be on a new adventure, but be smart with it. News worth celebrating, but be smart with it. Stay in your energy. Stay in the light. 4 of Winter, set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation. The need for more sleep. Or a vacation. Yeah, Spirit is like, don't make any sudden moves right now. Queen of Summer, Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others. Like I was saying before, you guys are incredibly intuitive. It's such a strength of yours. You really see past the BS. You see things that most other people don't. And because of that, you're in a very strong place right now to kind of sit back and let your power just kind of radiate out of you without really having to put forth too much action or energy just yet. And then with this renewal card, review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. Like I said, this card has come out in every single reading today. So I feel like Spirit is asking all of us to do a little bit of reviewing, taking a little bit of time to meditate, to go inward. For you guys especially, I mean, the other readings weren't anything about observing and being poised, staying grounded. But for you guys, it's this abundance is coming in. There is a change happening. There's no doubt about that, especially this milk and honey coming in second. It's closer than you think. But be wise about whatever that is that's coming in. Take a little bit of time before you really make a decision. There's no rush. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make the decision later. And do some, not necessarily inner work, but just review internally. It's interesting that that card has come out so much today. So let's pull some more cards. What other message do you have for those that picked the third image? What other message do you have? What other messages? Okay. So this first card, did 4 come out? No, only 3? I could have sworn there were 4 that came out. Okay, well, only 3, that's okay. This first card to come out is Sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. Maybe keeping watch and seeing what other people are willing to sacrifice for their success will help you see ooh, yeah, that doesn't seem worth it to me. I'm going to stay true to my integrity, and I'm going to step back and observe, because that doesn't look good to me. Worth. You have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Regardless of whatever's coming through, you're already worthy of it, and you'll be worthy after it, and you're worthy always. You are love itself. Outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. Yes, receive this milk and honey. Receive it. Be open to it. Be open to the change of receiving this abundance and prosperity. And then once you get it, stay poised, stay grounded, stay in your light, stay in that energy, and then just observe for a little while. There's no rush into making any decisions about whatever's coming. And you're about to go on a brand new adventure. That's really exciting too. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine.